Hello, everyone. Welcome to Wine and Wellness Wednesday. I'm Lindsay Brantley, the founder of Camellia Alise and the Camellia Alise Academy, and I am super excited to be here with you guys this week, as always. So this week, I actually kind of wanted to have more of a unisex conversation, information for both women and men, because we've been getting a lot of questions from our fellas about skincare as you age. So I'm going to kind of go through really quickly, like teens, 20s through 60s, just some basic things that you guys should be using in your daily skincare regimen and what some of the biggest concerns are for those age groups. And what I found, because I did call a couple of dermatologist friends and surveyed, different people that I knew, I found that whether you're a man or a woman, some of the issues are pretty similar. So I'm going to go through those really quickly. But before I do, we had our giveaway going for the last 2 weeks. This time it was for our Skin Tight Cellulite Scrub. So I'm super excited to announce our winner is Miss Alex Danon. And so I will be sending out your scrub this week. It's super simple, y'all. On our Instagram page, all you have to do is like, comment, tag a couple friends, and you get entered into our giveaway. So we will start another one next week. So congratulations to Alex for winning the Cellulite Scrub. All right. So let's jump into this week's topic. But of course, before we do, I hope you guys have your glass of wine. I want to toast to you for making it through hump day. We're almost through the week, y'all. So congratulations. All right, and if, by the way, you guys are some of my guys who look at both of our pages, I'm going to tell you definitely tune in on the Academy page today at 7:30 because I have a lot of really exciting announcements and giveaways going on the business side today as well, okay? All right, so a couple things to go through with your skincare. No matter what age you are, okay, from the time that you're born, you should be using skincare. Make sure you use at least the minimum SPF 30 because it really and truly can make a difference between looking 10 or 15 years younger when you're in your 50s, okay? So as we're young, we don't always think about how important it is, but the more that you age, the more it shows on your face if you don't do what you need to do to protect your skin. So definitely sunscreen is a must. And the second thing that's always going to be a must is regular facials. So there are certain things that we should be doing on our own every day at home, our washes, and we'll kind of go through some of those steps. But no matter what, you need to have regular facials because skincare professionals will see things that you don't see. And then you also need to go to your dermatologist regularly if you notice any changes or anything like that. You definitely want to keep up with those dermatologist visits as well. So those are the first two things no matter what. And then of course the SPF cuts down on the aging look and also your risk of skin cancer, sorry. All right, so that's just for all ages. But once you hit the teens and 20s, the number one concern that we got questions on and we talk about with dermatologists is acne, right? Because stress and hormones play a major role when, you're in that age range, right? So when we're in our 20s, teens, we got a lot of hormonal changes, whether you're a man or a woman. And so the number 1 and 2 concerns for the teens and 20s was the acne and the razor bumps, okay? So when it comes to the acne, the number one thing that you want to do is have a gentle alcohol-free cleanser and then have a daily moisturizer. Those two things are going to be important no matter what else you're doing to your skin. If razor bumps is a concern, you need to have a really good exfoliant. Of course, if you need more information, Camellia Alise sells a really good one, but you do need to have a really good exfoliant. You need to have a gentle alcohol-free cleanser that will not dry out your skin, that will keep the surface of your skin clean so that those bacteria, which is one of our acne-causing issues, I know y'all have heard me talk about it before, but that bacteria kind of stays at bay. So gentle cleanser and moisturizer have to be a must. Of course, we're using our sunscreen and then going to use an exfoliant if we're having a lot of razor bumps, issues like that, and then go to your skincare specialist and your dermatologist regularly. All right, so that's the teens and the 20s. All right, once you hit 30, the number one concern, both for men and women, is early wrinkles, right? Because, well, I'm in that early 30 phase, y'all. So in the early 30s, the two things that they always say, make sure that you do to kind of help keep early wrinkles at bay. Now, I will say, sometimes more melanated skin, we don't have to worry as much about wrinkles, especially in the 30s, thank God. But for those of us who do, you want to make sure that you use your regular regimen, keep being very diligent with your sunscreen, and actually they say you should increase your sunscreen. Don't stay with the SPF 30, increase it at that point. And then also, they say that you can add a retinoid. You know, adding retinoids to the skin kind of help keep those early signs of aging at bay when you're in your 30s, okay? So retinoids, and then also, you guys know, around the mid-30s is when we start doing a lot of our natural peels to kind of help with that exfoliation process. If we're helping to keep those top layers of our skin healthy as we age, we don't look like we're aging, okay? So definitely in your 30s, look at, you know, that retinoid, keep up with your face washes and cleanses, and then making sure that you start have regular visits with the dermatologist in your 30s, all right? All right, then 40s. So they say in your 40s, the number one concern for skincare is the under eye bags, which if you're like me, you see in my 30s, I got that issue. But the under eye bags, especially around 40s, but of course, you know, different people have different skincare issues, and mine started to show a little bit sooner. But that lack of firmness comes from fat deposits in our face. So other areas of my face are very, you know, vibrant, nice and healthy. But when we have fat deposits in our eyes, it can cause that skin under our eyes to droop more. And so they say once you're about 40, that's your number one concern. So for things like that, you want to start adding ingredients to your regimen that help to boost circulation in your under eye area. So things like caffeine, because of course caffeine can kind of help constrict the you know, vessels and then help increase circulation in the area. Or you can add things like peptides, which pump amino acids to the area, or amino acids that pump peptides. So depending on what your skin type is like, I would definitely say you want to add a caffeine based kind of either serum or under eye cream to your eyes in your 40s. If your number one concern is those eye bags, that's the one thing that you're gonna look for. All right. So I hope that I got to see a couple fellas here that joined us as well. I told y'all we got a lot of guys that ask questions about skincare and get facials just as well as women. So we want to make sure that y'all are all getting these answers. So this is more of a unisex conversation. I always say it's the men's edition, but also for the women who buy for their men, and for the women who are looking at aging issues as well. Okay. So that's the 40. So add those amino acids that are going to pump the peptides, or add products that are going to help increase your circulation, okay, such as caffeine-based products. And then you have 50s. So in the 50s, the number one concern for the skincare was overall dullness, okay? So it's just, you know, you kind of start losing a little bit more of the moisture under your skin, your collagen changes. So that the number one concern for skincare in 50s was dullness, okay? So at that point, you definitely, if you're not already incorporating it, you definitely need to have a regular exfoliant. We recommend exfoliating your face at least 2 to 3 times a week, because those dead skin cells that are sitting on the surface of your skin need help getting their way off of your skin. You need to make sure that you are regularly exfoliating, okay? And then also, the second thing that you definitely want to add in your 50s, if you don't have it already, is going to be vitamin C, because vitamin C serums are going to help to boost that brightness in your skin so that you get rid of that dullness. So for sure, if you guys don't have that vitamin C in your regimen when you're in the 50s, you need to add it now, because it's going to help with the dullness. It's going to help to brighten up your skin. And then, like I said, that exfoliant is going to kind of help get rid of some of those dead skin cells for sure. Okay. All right. And then I know I went through these really quickly, but I was excited to go through them. Okay, in the 60s, the number one concern for skincare in your 60s was actually overall dryness and adding moisture. So just like when you're in your 50s, and we talked about the dullness, when you're in your 60s, you're also starting to lose more moisture on the surface of your skin. So for that, you need heavier moisturizers, and you're also going to need more kind of nightly moisturizing creams that are a little bit heavier on the skin surface. So you want something that is a night cream that's going to kind of sit on the skin a little bit more than, you know, the person that's in their 20s. They don't need those heavy creams because, like I said, you're losing more of that water in your skin surface. So in the 60s, you want to have some kind of deep moisture cream, probably a nightly cream that will sit overnight. And then just like we talked about in the 30s, possibly adding a retinoid. In your 60s, you definitely want to have a retinoid in your everyday routine. So the retinoid and then the deep cream are going to be the two things I would say you don't want to live without when you're in your 60s. So I hope that this kind of answers some of the questions for both my men and my women when it comes to the skincare regimens and things that you should kind of add in and incorporate along the way. But like I said, no matter what age you are, no matter what you are doing, you always want to have sunscreen, because we're out in the sun a lot more than we realize, and it is going to make a difference in how your skin ages and what it shows. So you want to have your sunscreen, you want to have regular visits to get facials so that if anything is changing with your face, a skincare professional can evaluate it for you. And then I would say regular visits with a dermatologist if you start to see, you know, a need for a change or certain things going on with your skin that you need to address that your skincare professional may not be able to. We're dealing with a lot right now for the teens, 20s, and 30s with acne, cystic acne, as well as traditional acne. And so I thought this was a great topic. Like I said, one of our male audience members asked about it. And so I just wanted to bring some general skincare knowledge to you guys. So I missed you guys so much last week with the storm that we had here in Houston. We've been having so much rain and flash floods. The electricity was kind of going in and out here and in our home area. So I was like, yeah, we're going to wait and do Wine and Wellness next week. So I missed you guys, but we are back at it. And so once again, I'm just super excited. Thank you so much to everybody who joined. I got a lot of you guys live right now on Instagram and on Facebook. So thanks for joining this week. I hope that you guys have your glass of wine or your nice drink with you today. And so I'm just going to toast to you guys. Thanks for making it through Wine and Wellness. And once again, congratulations to Alex, who was this week's winner. If you guys are not entering the giveaways, please make sure that you are liking, commenting, and tagging on the IG page so that you can do you can win. We're pretty much going to do a giveaway maybe every other week, so you guys be looking out for those posts so that y'all can win some free products. All right, love you guys. I will see you next Wednesday. Y'all have a fabulous evening and enjoy the rest of your week. Talk to you soon. Bye.